Hello tubers, this is Robert 28, 1979. Got a little bit of changes here in the shop. I don't have the case in here right now, it's sitting outside, but I'm going to show you what I do have in here, which I'll tell the story on it before I show it to you. I had my little trailer I was building, a little 6x12. Well, I put the floor on it, got the light cans, everything hooked up, and a buddy of mine at work decided he wanted to trade me. So I finished it up for him, and this is what he traded me for. This is a 1993 Mazda B2600i 4x4. He was driving this thing home from work, and actually driving it to work, and it overheated on him. So he parked it at work, went out there to put some water in it. So he made it home, and he put water in it, just ran right out between the head and the block, and it would never start after that. So I traded them, which I'll show you the inside. It's kind of nasty in here. It's dirtier than all get out, but you know, good little pickup. I mean, in case you're wondering, this little wire hanging in here, they lost the key to this thing, so he took the ignition apart and busted it all so he could start it and drive it. And then after he did that, that same day they found the key to it. So I got to replace that. And what I'm actually doing right now, as you can see, I'm tearing the head off. I would have got video sooner, but I had company over, and none of them wanted to be part of a video or be around while I was making one. So, but I'm getting all the bolts out of the intake here so I can get it pulled back aside. I'm gonna take the exhaust side loose, and I'm gonna break the head loose. Something else, I looked on YouTube earlier trying to find some of these. I mean, you see that thing just got a tad bit of play, which I'll show you this one. You know, very little play in that thing. I don't know if the camera's picking it up very well, but there's very little play. Come back to this one here, that's got a little bit more. This one here, about the same. Go to this one back here, and that thing is just moving a ton. So I'm going to be in the market for another head. I'm not going to go new head. I'm just going to go used. Go to the salvage yard, see if I can find one. Because I don't want to put a whole lot of money into this truck right yet. Even though I may drive it. My wife may drive it to him from work or whatever. So, and the guy that owned it previous to the guy I got it from did a lot of wire hacking stuff on it, so I gotta figure out an extended disc plug here, because he put a cold air intake system on it. And then the other issue I found, which I can show you here, on his cold air intake system, that little nipple right there had a piece of hose on it. It was left open, no plug, no nothing. So I'll show you the internal intake. Let you see what I found there. As you can see here, it's not going to show up very well, but all that grease, oil, and the dirt all in there. You can see a little bit right there on that deal. Of course, my camera's crappy, so it ain't going to show up very well. But there is some sludge build up, some dirt. Let's go ahead and wipe some of this off of me. It just nasty right there. So looking down here in the intake, you can see this port here is the one that got the brunt of all the dirt. And I'll show you the spark plug that came out of that cylinder. Let's see here. That's the spark plug that came out of it. That cylinder, it's just nasty, brown, corroded. Looks like it's been sitting there rusted forever. That one there, you can see the rust on it. That was in number 4. This one here was number 3. Don't look too shabby, but it is bent down a little bit. It's a lot closer gap than the rest of them. And this was number 1 cylinder here, which is kind of brown, about normal for a spark plug. So I'm in for a chore on this job. There was a video where a guy bought one on YouTube and changed the head out, the head gasket and all that good stuff. Down here, it's got the chain tensioner. It has a little tab you can hit with the screwdriver and allow that tensioner to go back in, because as it comes out, the little deal just pops in the little grooves to keep the tension and not lax back and kind of slap. So that means you just have to hit the tab on the back side with the screwdriver and it'll open up and allow that thing to pop back in, loosen the tension up on the chain. So I'm going to kind of do it the same way he did, kind of more or less. Just, you know, zip tie it and then bungee cord it to the hood, and then when I get the head coming up, I'll get it picked up so high and then take the bungee cord loose and come around, you know, the whole jizzy jazzy part of it. I've got to locate me a new plug for the distributor. So you can see here, the plug messed up, I guess, at some point, and the guy just took all these out of the plug and just stuck them on the hole where they went. Well, that ain't gonna work too well. So I got a little bit of work to do on this thing. So you're definitely gonna get to see some videos of this in progress. Finally broke down and bought a memory stick for my other camera. So I'm gonna pick up a tripod tomorrow while I'm out Walmart's and see if I can get that thing going. See if I can make some videos. See how it's gonna do. See if I can get them all to upload and what have you and whatnots. So there'll be a trial video with that camera coming, and I could actually put up videos that are longer than what this will let me do, which is like 20 minutes. That one I can record for 3 hours and 30 minutes or some shit like that. So yeah, look for some longer videos coming, some other stuff in there. I'm gonna get this head off and I'll get a video of it once I get it out of the truck. I'll clean up my bench over there, probably get all my seeds moved so I can get my garden done hopefully next weekend. I'm not going to do it this weekend, probably do it next weekend. But I'm going to get that cleared off over there so I can put the head on that bench and everything, and see if I can locate some parts for this thing come Monday, since it's already Saturday morning, 2:15 in the morning. So I'm going to try to get this done as fast as I can, try to be in bed by 3:30, because tomorrow morning I got to get up, get my boys ready, and meet my buddy over at Bentley's auction. They're having a public auction tomorrow. So we're going to go see what they have and see what we can bid on, see what kind of treats I can bring home. So this will be the first auction I've gone to that I've actually going to bid on stuff. So this will be the first time I've seen an auction around where I've actually got money. So, heck yeah, let's see what I can come up with. So, until then, until the next video, guys, subscribe if you ain't subscribed, rate my videos, comment and like, and let's get this thing rolling. Till tomorrow, until then, have a good one.